All right, for homework tonight, you guys had questions 5A and number 7 in your homework packet. All right, so if we go to question 5A, it says Dan takes an airplane to visit his parents. He pays the airline a total of $450. So when they talk about a total, it's usually what comes after the equal sign. The cost of the ticket is $315, and he also gets charged $15 per pound of luggage over 50-pound limit. So how many pounds is Dan's luggage over the 50-pound limit? Okay, well, there's a flat rate for $315 just for the ticket. Plus, we have to pay for luggage, which is $15 times the number of pounds over the 50-pound limit. So our P, or our variable, is going to be the number of pounds over the limit. Okay, so now we're just going to solve. So I have my P on the left side. There's no P's over here. I'm just going to get rid of this constant by doing the opposite and subtracting it from both sides. So those are gone, and I'm left with 15 times P, and then I'm going to subtract over here, and I'm left with 15 times P equals 135. I'm going to divide by 15. All right, you may know that, or you can do it on your calculator. So if I type that in, I'm going to do 135 divided by 15, and I get 9. So that tells me that his luggage was 9 pounds over the limit. Now, if I want to do a quick check, I could say, well, it's $15 for every pound over. So if I double check, I would do 15 times the 9 pounds, so it's $135 just for the luggage fee, plus I have to pay for my ticket, which is $315, and that gets me to the total of $450. So I know I'm right. It's $135 plus $315, which is $450. All right, let's go down to number 7. Number 7 says a rectangular athletic field. Well, as soon as I know a shape, I'm going to draw it to give myself a visual. A rectangular athletic field is twice as long as it is wide. If the perimeter is 72 yards, then what are the dimensions? Well, the dimensions are always what's the width, what's the length. So if the length is twice the width, but I don't know the width, I'm going to start by calling W the width. Okay, I also need to know the length, and what they told me is twice as long as it is wide. So I would have to do 2 times this to get the length. So 2 times W is 2W. So I'm going to write that down. That's my length. So then they start to talk about the perimeter. The perimeter of this whole rectangle is 72. So I'm going to show adding all the sides, because that's what perimeter, it's adding the sides. The first side is W plus the second side plus the third side plus the fourth side is all going to be equal to 72. Now we're going to combine like terms on the left side of the equation. Remember, you can put a 1 in front of a variable. So 1W, 2W, 1W, and 2W. I'm going to add all those together. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6 W's altogether. Equals 72. Then to solve for the width, I'm going to divide by 6. And on my calculator, I'm going to do 72 divided by 6, which is 12. Okay, so they're telling me the W is 12, so the width should be 12. Well, the length is 2 times that. So if I do 2 times 12, I get 24. All right, so the length is 24, the width is 12. Let's double check. Let's see if that's correct. If I were to draw that athletic field, and if the width is 12 and the length is 24, if I check by adding those, 24 plus 24 plus 12 plus 12, do I get 72 like they said? 2, 4, 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12, 1 plus 2 is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do, so that means I did it right. That's my check.